Hello everybody. Today we are going to have a look at the River Clydagh in Brosna as it journeys from its source in Mount Teagle to the River Feel. There are 7 bridges on the Clydagh, including a footbridge and a recently constructed industrial bridge. In this graphic, you will see the 2 streams that coalesce to form the Clydagh. The northeasterly stream is the Clydagh in the townland of Coombe, and the northwesterly stream is the Clydagh in the townland of Cunnacan Crock. We then see the river making its way to Mount Teagle Bridge. On the left-hand side of the graphic, you will see the road, the original road that led from Clydagh to Mount Teagle. This is Mount Teagle Bridge. It was constructed about 200 years ago. There are some great views from this bridge, so enjoy them. Here is an image of Lyle Mount Teagle Lodge, courtesy of Devans Motors, Castleisland. Today, nothing of the lodge exists, but from 1820 to 1880, it was the epicentre of Kerry society. 2 landlords held sway in this area. They were Charles Fairfield and Berkeley Drummond, both married to 2 sisters of the Crosbys from Tubrid Ardfert. Berkeley Drummond chose to be an absentee landlord, following up his military career in England, where he became chief groom-in-waiting to Queen Victoria. His other brother, Edward, was secretary to Robert Peel. His uncle, also Berkeley Drummond, owned Drummond's Bank in Charing Cross, now the Royal Bank of Scotland. He was married to Mary Percival, sister of Spencer Perceval, the British Prime Minister. Fairfield stayed in Mount Teagle, where he built a lodge, built a network of roads, built a school, and promoted fishing, hunting and shooting. We now move on to the Ivy Bridge or Scalp Bridge. This links the townlands of Raycoshla and Clydagh. There is an important crossroads here, eastwards to Guinea's Bridge, westwards to Clydagh, northwards to Brosna, and southwards to Clydagh. Our next bridge is the Clydagh Bridge, which joins the townlands of Clydagh to Two Guineas. Here is a very nice scenic feature, a cascade on the river, and here we see frog spawn in abundance. This bridge here, also in Clydagh, is part of the infrastructure of the major Brosna water scheme. We now come to Brosna Bridge, the bridge below the town. This bridge was completed around the year 1838 and greatly facilitated travel between Brosna and Castleisland. It features a very interesting pool, Pool a Temple, the pool of the temple, and many legends abound about this pool. This is the footbridge over the River Clydagh. It is popularly known as Moriarty's Wooden Bridge. It gives access to the townland of Corrigan Wood and to the wood itself. The landlord in days gone by here was Arthur H. Herbert MP of Muckross House, Killarney, and it is interesting to note that he never leased the wood to any tenant. The wood itself comprises of 7 acres, 2 roads, 20 perches, and is a splendid example of Brosna woodland. We have arrived at the last bridge on the river, the Clydagh Bridge. We are looking westward to Clydagh. Clydagh is not to be confused with Clydagh Wood. Clydagh Wood is in the electoral division of Gneeves, while Clydagh is in the electoral division of Brosna. This bridge was built under the stewardship of Richard Griffiths. It was an important part of the infrastructure that made up the road from Newmarket to Listowel. It was built in the mid-1820s. So now we come to the end of the journey for the River Clydagh and leave it as it joins the River Fee. So all that remains for me to say is Guramaha Giv Galer, agus Slán a Giv Galer.